Okay, so let's try this again. And I've got this today. Another giveaway. Woohoo! So, Amazon gift card today. So stay tuned until the end. But I am Marisha. I am a school-based speech language pathologist, and I also blog over at Road to Speech. And I talk about all things organization, and I've started doing a lot of fun stuff with lesson planning too, and I'm excited. I'm not sideways, Tina. Woohoo! And so as people are coming in, we are doing a giveaway for an Amazon gift card at the end. So, and that's for our live viewers. So stay until the end to get a chance to win. Thanks. I'm on vacation, so it's kind of fun. So today we are talking about those mixed groups. Oh my goodness. Same feelings as me, but I guess we don't have to worry anymore because I have some tips and it's going to be awesome and we're going to do great. So the first thing that I think is really important, and I'll share 5 tips. Kind of, it's a little different than my usual finger series. But the first thing is setting those clear expectations. On the first day, like having that behavior management in place. I know a lot of SLPs use clip charts. It seems like brag tags are all the rage now. And I found those to be really helpful in managing that behavior, because if we have a larger group of kids, like maybe even sometimes even just 2 or 3 for me, but that behavior can really derail a session, so we want to make sure we've got all the systems in place. And I'm not going to dive into the behavior piece today. Oh, brag tags. I don't have any with me, but they're just cute they're little cards that you can print out. Like I have some in my store, and a lot of different SLPs have them on Teachers Pay Teachers and Teachers Too, but you give them out when kids are doing really great things. Like I have oh goodness, I don't know, superstar speech things, and they're just little awards that you can give to kids. So if one, and it's kind of manipulative in a way maybe, but if one of the kids is acting out and then the other 2 are doing a really great job, you can hand them a brag tag. Or you can use it oh, are you going to get your brag tag today, and have it be instead of the awards. But check them out. Just type in brag tag on Teachers Pay Teachers and you'll get to see all the cute ones that they have. And then, hey everyone, I'm glad you guys are coming in. Let's see. Oh, it's not showing up on my computer, but I was going to see who was here. So the first one was managing those expectations and having the behavior under control. And the second one is having a plan, because with our mixed groups, I feel like even if there's a couple seconds, hey Blake, I'm glad you're here, but even if there's just a couple seconds of not being us not knowing exactly what we're going to do, I think the kids really pick up on that. Hey Michelle, welcome. And so having that really having our plan down and knowing exactly what we want to do and having our materials ready and all of that is really important. And so we'll talk about that. I think that's on the agenda for tomorrow. So we'll get to do more details with that. And then I feel like there are 2 main options that we have when we're approaching our groups. And the first one is just having a game that all of the kids can do. And then it's kind of more of the drill version, where you have the game in the middle and then the kids are doing, one kid's doing articulation and you have an articulation deck for them. The other kid is doing vocabulary and you're practicing antonyms together. And having that and just kind of going from kid to kid. And the game keeps them busy and occupied and it works, but I don't know. I mean, I definitely, when I wasn't feeling planned, that's one of the ones that I went to, but I don't know if that's what's the most effective for our kids, and sometimes that's all we can do. But I have some ideas to make the other therapy maybe a little bit more doable and make it manageable for us, so we don't die of over planning, because I think that's a thing. But then also just having something that will help the kids progress a little bit faster and have increase that engagement and all of that. So I don't know if you guys were in my lesson plan course. I don't know if I remember. It's been kind of a crazy process, but I talked a lot about authentic context. So the second way that we can approach those mixed groups is having the themes. And so I like to pick a theme that we use for like 2 or maybe 3 weeks. I know some SLPs do the same theme for like a whole month, which is pretty cool. But you can do that, and then that gives the group like an overall structure so it's not disjointed. Because if Johnny's working on articulation, he knows that's what he's working on, but he's focusing on the game instead of like engaging with Sam while he's working on his vocabulary. And so if we have something that kind of joins everything so the kids are always focused on kind of the activity, I think it's really neat. And I've seen cool things happen where like the other kid will, like the articulation kid will start prompting the language kid and vice versa. And then when, I don't know if it generalizes to class at all, but I feel like they then become buddies and they start helping each other, which is really neat. But how do we do that? Like that's a lot of stuff to plan, right? So the thing that I like to do, I think having books and crafts is really awesome. And I feel like I'm talking a lot, guys. Are you like hanging in there with me, or am I doing too much? If you guys want to tell me how you're doing, or if you're doing anything fun over the summer, I'd love to hear that too. But this is so different from Periscope. It's kind of wonky, but I love using books. Like this is one of my favorite books. It's like not enough room for me in the book, but Little Elliot in the Big City. It's super cute. But you start school Thursday already. Oh my goodness. So you're like really thinking about lesson planning and stuff, huh? Or not. Maybe you're in denial. But that is coming up really soon. So I will just show you guys, I'll give you a quick peek at, I'll put this away. So I'll give you a peek at kind of how I organize. Why is it pulling up the wrong stuff? Hey Daniela, still in denial. Awesome, I love it. So I will turn this around and I'll show you guys kind of how I organize everything, because I like to know exactly what we're gonna do. And of course, we wanna have some flexibility and we don't wanna be like, we must do this, because that doesn't work. But I like having like a nice clear outline, and sometimes it's hard to have the time, but look at this. So, I know, it's so cute, Greta. I love when that happens, and that's a really good skill. But, so this is part of my lesson plan membership, and if you haven't heard of it, maybe put a question in the comments, just so I know. I'm not going to explain it if you all know about it. But, so I have, like for each theme, I picked a couple of my favorite books, and then I sorted like by all the articulation sounds and stuff, or the articulation sounds, not and stuff, because that's not a thing. Oops. And then, so then if Johnny's working on L, I know exactly which words we can use. And then it also has like all of the vocabulary picked out. And some of the books have like a ton of the tier 3 and some of them don't so much, because that's more of like science and social studies and all of that. But it like breaks it all down, and it has like multiple meaning words, synonyms, antonyms. And so like having that all, and then this is great for grammar. And the membership also comes with some like open-ended activities, so you can easily kind of put that, kind of use that and use it with the worksheets if you like doing worksheets. Sometimes I don't want to have that paper stuff because I like us focusing on each other and all of that, but then you get like this therapy at a glance too, which really helps minimize the planning, because I don't know about you guys, but when I go on Pinterest, I spend a ton of time on there, and I'm looking for one activity and I end up spending forever on there. But so So there's like, I have lists of books and activities and all of those things. So that helps make, I'll turn it around. So that helps make the planning a lot easier, because then you're not having to like put all these things together. It's there for you, and you can just pull the pieces that you need. And a lot of the times you can just like, cause I pull up, like I do my lesson planning on my phone sometimes, because you can access it, access the membership from anywhere, and it's pretty awesome. But that's just how I do it, but you don't need that if you don't want that. It just helps me like feel like I know more of what I'm doing and all that good stuff. But then we also have, like, you can just read a book and do some of the like dialogic reading and use those strategies. And it's a great way to get in all of that language, and you can have the articulation kid practice all of that. So when I was preparing for this, I was thinking about some of my kids where this model doesn't work so much. And sometimes, like, if the kid if they need a lot more of that instruction, I might have my groups, but find a different way to get, either I wouldn't put those kids in groups, like the ones that need much more of that explicit instruction and all of those pieces, because that's important, and I think it's easy to forget those components. But I would do some smart scheduling to make it so that the kids that can be in groups are in groups and all of that. But I have a blog post on that scheduling piece, because that's a whole other mess. But it might not work for everyone on the caseload, but it sure works for a lot of kids, and it makes it's so much fun, and it's so cute when the kids start helping each other, and then they're potentially learning more, because a lot of times the kids in our groups they might have more going on than just articulation or whatnot. And it doesn't hurt to enrich that stuff, right? Okay, so are you guys ready? Have you heard enough about lesson planning? Because it's kind of summertime. Tomorrow will be more organization, which I think we get a little excited about, because we get to see all the pretty stuff. But so we have 12 people in here. So I'm setting my giveaway counter, and let's do an easy question today. And if you weren't here yesterday, I'll ask a question, and then you'll answer, and I've got my random number generator, so whoever comments like with the number that comes up, you'll get the $25 Amazon gift card. And so you can just email me when after you win at theroadtospeech@gmail.com, and I can put it in the comments if you don't remember. Just tag me or something. Okay, so are you ready? How many weeks do you have until school starts? I'm kind of curious. And I'm going to be picking my number. So let's see. Did it work? Is it working? I know there's a bit of a lag. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Okay, let's see, so 0 weeks. But then Blake, you probably get to be done sooner than us. Oh, hey, Deborah. Oh, you have summer school. Emily. Oh my goodness. We're all getting close. Ooh, 7 weeks. We're all jealous of Jennifer. Nice. You're year-round, so we are on... Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Nice. Awesome stuff. So Daniela, if you click on me, I don't know if you're on a phone or... wait, you just responded, Daniela. You know how to respond. Okay, so I wanted to see all of yours, but the winner is Tina. You were second. So email me. I think you know my email. But yay, you get an Amazon gift card. And then you can get some of those awesome books maybe. I don't know. Or you can get yourself a treat. You don't have to be all about speech therapy all the time. Okay, so tomorrow will be more about like getting all the pieces organized. And just a disclaimer, I'm on vacation, so I'm like trying to piece these things together. But I so appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Be sure, if you're on I'll post a link to the giveaway too, because there's a big giveaway going on also. And if you're on your desktop, there's a giveaway tab at the top of my page, and you can enter there, or you can head to Road to Speech /giveaway. And there's like a huge bundle of prizes, so go check it out. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific or 7:30 Eastern. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, is it possible? Oh, should I do a later one? I'll see, because I posted that I was going to do it at 4:30, but I'll think about it, okay, Emily? Because I want you to be able to be there, too, because that's a bummer if you have to, like, kind of miss out on work and stuff. But I so appreciate you trying to be here, but maybe I should do a later one. But I'll think about it, and I'll post on the Facebook, on my page, and I'll tag you when I decide. And if I don't tag you, then just check it maybe sometime tomorrow. Because then if you click, because there's a daily giveaway too, so if you click, you can get it 5 times, because there's 5 days of the giveaway. So if you just come in to get your points for that, then you can check the time too. Okay, but that's all for now. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. And we get to do, organization is kind of more of my jam too, so we get to talk about that, and it's going to be fun. Okay, I'll see you guys.